Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving deep into how you can really get to know the students you're trying to reach. Okay, let's jump right in. All right, let's kick things off with a challenge that, well, if you're in higher ed, you know this one all too well. You've probably felt this, right? The pool of available college students, it's shrinking. Market analysis shows it's a perfect storm of increased competition and, honestly, more career paths that just don't require a degree. That means there are fewer prospective students to go around for everyone. So in a market this crowded, how does your school actually stand out? The old playbook? It just might not cut it anymore. So what's the answer? Well, it turns out the key isn't about having the loudest megaphone. It's about speaking smarter. And that starts with a really simple but powerful idea. Your audience isn't just one big monolithic group. And here's where it gets really interesting. Recent research has actually broken this down for us. It's identified count them, five distinct student profiles or personas. Each one is driven by totally different core motivations. We're not talking to a crowd, we're talking to individuals. So the big question is, what actually drives their decisions? I mean, if you can figure that out, you can tailor your message perfectly. So let's meet them. Let's break down these five groups. Okay, first up, you've got your comprehensive benefit seekers. These are the ROI folks. They're asking, how does this degree get me a great career? Simple as that. Then there are the scholars. For them, it's all about academic reputation and the quality of the programs. They're chasing that intellectual challenge. Next, the balanced learners. They're weighing everything. Academics, campus life, cost, pretty much equally. They want the whole package, but at the right price. Then you have your holistic students. They value everything, the academics, the personal growth, the social scene. They want that quintessential college experience. And finally, the undecided learners. This group, they need a little more help. They don't have strong preferences yet and are really looking for guidance to find the right fit. Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, right? But here's the million-dollar question. Does this whole persona-based approach actually work in the real world? Well, a study from The Ohio State University gives us a pretty clear answer. So check this out. They tested 3 different recruitment messages. One was just a simple invitation. Another focused on tangible outcomes. But the winner, by a pretty clear margin, was the one that framed it as a few represent the many. That message, the one that made students feel like they were part of a select group chosen to represent others, had a way higher response rate. I mean, how cool is that? It just proves that how you say something can be just as important as what you're saying. This approach taps right into a student's sense of importance, of community. You can totally see how this would resonate with those scholars or the holistic students we just talked about, the ones who really value being part of something special. And that brings us to the big takeaway here, the thing you can actually apply at your own institution. So you have to ask yourself, is your messaging laser focused on the scholars, but totally flying over the heads of the holistic students? Are you talking about job placement rates when you should be highlighting campus traditions? Understanding these personas is step 1, but the real magic happens when you use that knowledge to really connect. So the question I'll leave you with is this: which student are you missing?